It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Noah Syndergaard starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Jahmai Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jahmai Jones goes down for the first out of the game. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Hayes is the second out of the opening frame. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one, well below the zone. Just underway here in Kansas City. And it's fouled away. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jorge Lopez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You can't lose full.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. One out, nobody on. Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is good.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And here he is, right on cue, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 21 homers and 60 runs batted in. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 and 2.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rendon down at third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he hits it hard to the right side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
That is good. The third baseman, number 3, Michael Franco.
Next, here is Michael Franco. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball
Well
1.
off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that one yanked just foul. The 3-2 one more
That's
time.
ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here's the 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here now is Will Smith. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate here is Teoscar Hernandez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The set and the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The set and the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third with no score. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2. We got 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting up, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0. Got to count 1-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 1-2 pitch. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he got him. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Now here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, shortstop,
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Galvis has it, and that's the second out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here at the K. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ready now for Baltimore. Jahmai Jones back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1.
Ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And stepping in, Austin Hayes struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Rendon down to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One ball, one strike to count. Hayes, base runner at first with one out. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Two and two. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Up next,
so here's Trey Mancini.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. He swings and hits it fouled off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's running. This is popped up. Rendon is there for it. On to first, a double play. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-1 Baltimore. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now, Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0 home. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Mancini, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
First baseman, Luke Boyd.
Up next, Luke Boyd struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Michael Franco.
First offering on its way.
4-1. 4-1, no strike.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Fouled off. So 1-2.
2-2 now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Pat Valaika. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is right there. And that's out number 2.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now it'll be Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Galvis behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full. On
its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher,
And now the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1 home. Struck him out. So the next at bat will be Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here's the pitch. One run, just one hit, one error so far for Kansas City. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Severino recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. And now in the box, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First offering. Severino, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now back, second base.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jahmai Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Smith corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Here's Byron Buxton now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Trevor Story. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Sean Armstrong, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Anthony Rendon will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2, here it comes.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Royals. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Ryan Mountcastle. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball inside.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
and a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Tommy Kingley comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Into the box now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Mancini leads on second with one gone in the inning. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco.
Ball one.
Ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey.
Ball and a strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Orioles lead one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 4.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
bat, the catcher,
One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that brings up Will Smith. Now the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. It's
Ball
taken
two.
down and in for a ball. High and
Ball
away,
three.
not close. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking a peep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home.
Ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runners on first with one down. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This is on the ground over to first. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles 2. James Karinchak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 0,
So now into the box is Valaika. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
No,
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Travis Lakins will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 70, Travis Lakins.
Now to bat, Brandon Lowe struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Second baseman,
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball
Hit the
2.
target, but this is low, 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
At the plate now, Trevor Story.
Ball one, no
And a
strike.
pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ready with the 1-1. Buxton, the runner at second with one away. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Just hung in there on that one. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Anthony Rendon will be next. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Trevor Story with a two-run shot. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the eighth. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Where this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. It's taken high above the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Still only one out in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Next to hit is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. The windup and the 0-1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-2 in favor of KC. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55. Ryan.
Now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. So 1-1 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
That misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Mancini.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Baltimore down to their final strike.
Off the plate,
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Royals seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Noah Syndergaard hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ryan Presley hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.